Hello friends and welcome back to another video on Stay Tonight's YouTube channel. In this video we will talk about the best programming languages to learn in the year 2018 to be a skilled computer engineer, to get good jobs and to move ahead in your career. So if you're a fresher or if you're an experienced employee and looking to change technology or to learn new programming languages, follow this video till the end and you will know a lot about what are the hot technologies, hot programming languages that you must know in the year 2018 to move ahead with your career. So let's start. Number one is a bit confusing because I think both JavaScript and Python comes at number one, but in different areas. So Python is a programming language that is being highly and extensively used in machine learning and AI technologies, and most and almost all the websites and companies and software producing industry is moving towards Python and machine learning. Even Google has launched their new project TensorFlow, which is based on Python and is very good to if you want to start machine learning and to train programs and train scripts to recognize images, sounds. So Python stays at the top for programming languages if you want to do algorithms, machine learning, and artificial intelligence, whereas JavaScript stays on the top if you want to get into the web development industry. So JavaScript in the past few years have seen so many new frameworks being added and being introduced that for once it became difficult that what to choose and what not to choose. But yes, a few of the JavaScript framework have emerged as the market leaders, amongst which we have AngularJS, which is backed by Google, React.js, which is created by Facebook, and Node.js, which is an amazing JavaScript framework if you want to become a full stack developer in JavaScript. So JavaScript stays at the top for web development and Python stays at the top for programming languages. Second programming language which is widely used around the world for creating software and enterprise softwares is Java. With the launch of Java 8 and Java 9 now, Java is one of the most popular language being used to create enterprise software solutions around the world. So second programming language that you should focus on is core Java. In the list, third comes Ruby. So Ruby has a web development or web framework as well, which is Ruby on Rails, and a lot of young startups and young industry products are based on Ruby on Rails. But Ruby has been here for a long time, and Ruby as a language is very strong language. It has a very small syntax, just like Python, and it is very much useful when you have to write Ruby scripts, do a lot of data migration and other stuffs. So Ruby is a very good language to learn and a very good skill to have in the year 2018. PHP, again, for web development enthusiasts, PHP 7 has added a lot of good features into their own language. Although, from PHP 5.6 to PHP 7, a lot has changed. But if you're starting new or if you are just starting learning PHP, I would, request or I would advise you to start with PHP 7 because PHP 7 brings in a lot of new stuff. Also, if you learn PHP, do not spend time on learning raw PHP development skills. Pick up a framework like Laravel, because Laravel or CodeIgniter or any other framework based on PHP, because these frameworks are being highly used in the industry right now, and the chances of you getting a job or you moving ahead with your career with PHP are better if you know these frameworks that are in PHP. Also, if you want to get into web development industry, then HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, knowing these things are a must. You should know the MVC pattern of development. So these things are basics that you should require, and I will not cover these things in this video because right now, these days, at the present scenario, HTML, CSS are something that everyone expects you to know. So you cannot boast about knowing HTML and CSS and get a job. You have to know more than that. Yes, if you want to get into Android development, Java is the language to go with, or the newly introduced Kotlin language. So Kotlin is again a very good alternative to Java for Android development and has recently got backed and complete support from the Google team. So Kotlin is a language that will grow in time. There are some syntax changes. So if you already have experience with Android development in Java, it will be very easier for you to learn Kotlin as well. On the other hand, if you want to learn iOS development or if you want to build a career in iOS app development, then Swift is the language for you. Go ahead, learn Swift, buy a MacBook, buy an Apple iPhone, and start developing because there's no other way you can do it. You need a MacBook, you need Xcode. Talking about the software industry and talking about getting jobs, C hash is a very widely used language because it is supported by Microsoft, and it is a very good programming language to know if you want to get good jobs. You must be wondering why I haven't included C, C++ in the list. C, C++ are very old programming languages, and we are very well taught these languages while we are in our colleges. But in the software industry, there are products that are still on C, C++, but the new products, new companies are not adopting C, C++ for a fresh product development. Hence, there has been a slow decline in the jobs that are there in the market for C, C++. Another amazing language that I want to talk about is Go, Go. So Go is a language created by Google and is an amazing and fresh language with different aspects or different tweaks to the object-oriented programming, different type of exception handling. In fact, no exception handling, and there are other features as well. So Go is a very good language with some amazing, unique features, which are designed considering the modern requirements of software development. So you can also spend time on learning Go. I will try to create a separate video covering all the features of Go and why you should learn Go language, which will help you understand the features of Go and why it's such a good language. So if you're a student in college or looking for a job change, I hope this video helps you in picking up the right programming language. If you like this video or if this video helps you in any ways in understanding your career requirements and knowing what programming language to learn, then give this video a like. Also, do share this video with your friends, who are facing the same confusion. And do subscribe to the Site Rights YouTube channel. See you in the next video.